Okay, on the second page of review, we start with number 7, which I accidentally cut the graph off for, so you can cross out number 7. We can't answer it without the graph. So we're going to start with number 8. Number 8 says, what is the slope of the line in the xy plane? And xy plane just means the coordinate graph. All right, so don't get confused there. That passes through the points -5/2 1 and -1/2 4. Okay, let's remember the formula for slope, and that is y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. Yeah, got to remember that. Okay, and you also need to remember the order that you would put that in. So remember, these go x1, y1, x2, y2, like that. And so your first move is to put what you have to subtract on your numerator and denominator. So y2 minus y1 is going to be 4 minus 1 for the top. And the bottom's going to look crazy because we have fractions, right? So the bottom, though, is going to be -1/2 minus -5/2. And we're going to write it in as is. And then this is the calculator portion, so we want to check it in that. But 4 minus 1 is 3. That one's easy. Now, typing these in a calculator, let's remember how we do fractions. We use the parenthesis keys, okay? I'll do it right here. So to do -1/2, put a parenthesis, -1 divided by 2. That's the fraction. Then we want to do minus, and then another parenthesis, -5 divided by 2, parenthesis, like this, so that this is what it looks like. And then hit equals, and wow, look, that all goes away, and our answer on the bottom is 2. So our slope is 3/2, and our answer choice is D. Okay, let's go. Let's keep going. Number 9. Ooh, I think I'm going to have to zoom this out a little bit so we can see them all. Okay, but what it says in the question is, what scatter plot shows a negative association that is not linear? So let's remember what negative means. Negative means the data is trending downwards, and not linear means that it's not in a straight line. So choice A, this is traveling down, but it's in a pretty straight line, so it's not choice A. Choice B is traveling down and it's curved, so it might be choice B, but let's just check the other two choices to make sure we're correct. Choice C starts traveling down and it does curve, but it travels back up, so it's not choice C. Choice D is all over the place. It's not traveling down or up or anywhere, so there's no association here, right? So it's not choice D, so we were correct. It is choice B. All right, here we go. Number 10. Number 10, the histogram above shows the distribution in heights in meters of 26 pyramids in Egypt. Which of the following could be the median? Median means the middle pyramid's height, okay, of the 26. So the middle pyramid, the middle of 26, we know is going to be the 13th pyramid. I'm going to make that for pyramid. Now, the frequency means how many there are. So what this means is that there are 2 pyramids that are small. They're between 15 and 30 meters height. So these are 15 to 30. This is your first pyramid and your second pyramid right there. Now there are 3 of them that are between 30 and 45. So what's missing is the pictures of the pyramid. There are 3 of them there. Right here, there are 12 pyramids in this guy. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oops, I did that pyramid the wrong way. 12. Okay, and so we're looking for the 13th one in line, right? So if you start with the lowest one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, there's your 5th pyramid. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Your 13th pyramid is this guy right here. So the question is, that's the 13th pyramid. What's the height going to be? And so you look down here, it's somewhere between 45 and 60 meters. So our choices are 44, 48, 63, or 77? Well, which one of these lands between 45 and 60 is B, 48 meters. Okay, keep going. I'm just moving right along here. Again, if you need to pause the video, go ahead and do that. All right, when the equation y equals 5x plus p, where p is a constant, is graphed in the xy plane, the line passes through point -2, 1. What is the value of p? Okay, a lot of stuff in here that we don't really recognize. But if you look at this, right, what we've done in this class is we usually use y equal mx plus b. So let's not get confused with all the different lettering. Let's use what we know. And according to this right away, we can see that m is 5. So we want to put that in. And the other piece of information is this ordered pair. And we know this is x and this is y. Okay? So y is 1. Let's put that in. Equals. X is -2. So we're going to put times -2. And what we know is that it's missing b. They just named it p on this test. Okay? And now we solve it. So the next thing we do is we multiply 5 times -2. And that's going to give us -10. And we bring down our equals and our 1, our plus sign and our b. And now we got to solve for b. So we have to undo our -10 by adding 10 and adding 10. And we get b equals 11. And that is really the answer to our question for p, because they use p. And so our answer is choice D. Okay, for the sake of the video, we are going to skip number 12 here for right now, and we're going to move on so that we can keep this to 2 videos, and we're going to go to the back side of the next page. All right, again, I got to zoom it out so you can see our answers and our choices, okay? So this says, the scatter plot above shows the number of hits and the number of times at bat by each of 20 players on a Major League Baseball team. The line of best fit for the data is also shown. All right, so we can see that here. Which of the following statements about the relationship is true? Okay, so what's our relationship? As the number of bats does what? What is going on here? It is increasing, right? From 0 to 100. What's happening to the number of hits? Is it going up or down? It's going up. So we know as the number of times at bat is going up, the number of hits is going up. So which choice says that? As the number of times at bat increases, the number of hits decreases? No. As the number of times at bat increases, the number of hits increases? Yes. That's what's going to happen. They are both increasing. All right, now the next question, number 4, goes with this same chart. It says, for the player that with 450 times at bat, the actual number of hits the player is approximately how many fewer than the number of hits predicted by the line of best fit. Okay, so we got to find the player who hit 450. So that's halfway between 400 and 500. It's this guy right here is 450. And here's my line of best fit, right? So how much lower are those? So you got to use the scale. So if I go over here to the scale, then I am going to go to 125 to here. Is that going to be 10, 20, 30, or 40? And that's going to be about 10. And we'll hit the last 3 in the next video.